when I went home, when I was on my way home, what's up? I was ready to fight. Like, I was ready to fight. I was ready to drag his ass. Like, period. Like, I came in the house on business. Like, what's up? What's up? What's up? He was like, you crazy? You crazy? And I was like, yeah, you're right. I'm crazy.
Girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say yeah. Girls can't never say they
What's
need it.
poppin' YouTube? It's Mimi LeVay and welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title, it's lit. It's lit. And I'm about to give y'all this juicy ass story time about the time that my boyfriend, yes, my whole boyfriend slept with my what? My whole sister. Whole sister. Let's get into it. Basically, this was like, I'm gonna say this was like 6 years ago because, yeah, it was like 6 years ago. So basically, I was dating this boy. Wait, let me backtrack. First of all, the girl who I said was my sister, we called each other sister. We were really close like sisters. And at the time, we actually had fell off. We weren't as close as we used to be, you know, but either way, we should have never been in that position. Period. Period. But anywho, so I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of backstory about the situation. Basically, I had been talking to him and we liked each other. We ended up starting to date, and once we started to date, it had been like 3 months, maybe like 2 months. We started to date after we had been like really good friends and talking and stuff, getting close. We started to date, and that's when I found out that he had sex with the girl. Like, they had something going on and everything. Like, it was like a slap in the face. Like, I was pissed the fuck off because I was like, really? Like, you should have said something, like, you know. But I ended up forgiving him for that and letting it go. You know, once all that drama died down, everything was good between us. Like, we had a good relationship. So that's the backstory to the whole situation. He talked to her first. I didn't know about it, but I continued to mess with him after I found out. Wrong move. Should not have kept messing with his ass after I found out. I should have left him alone right then and there. Period. Like, if you know me, I'm the type of person, I'm a very loyal person. I don't do all that. I don't go around doing shifty stuff. So in hindsight, I should have just left him alone right when I found out. Period. Like, for my loyalty for her and just for the simple fact, like, karma's a bitch. Like, I should have just left him alone. So anyway, back to the story. So about like a month into us dating, maybe like 2 months, we get into this big ass argument. Like I said, everything was all good between us, but then we get into this big ass argument one day. It was over some petty shit. Like, he was being petty, but you know, I come to learn that he was a petty ass person. But anyway, so he was being petty. We get into this big ass argument, and we didn't break up. Actually, no, we didn't break up, but he started acting real sus. Real sus. And I'm just like, something's up, something's going on, because you're acting real weird. Like, what's going on? Like, what's up? But he was not telling me nothing. He kept lying. He kept acting like, I'm not acting weird, I'm just going through something. Like, I'm just going through something. Like, stop fucking lying. Anywho, he was acting weird. You know, so I was questioning things. Like, so that made me like start lurking on like Facebook and stuff, because I'm like, okay, you're acting weird. Like, something's clearly going on. So I started lurking. When I started lurking, guess what I find? I find him liking her statuses. Also, you tough. Also, you a tough one. You like to play. You think it's a joke. You think I'm a game. Okay. All right. So he liking her statuses. You know, when I would ask him, he'd be like, it's not nothing. It don't mean nothing because I'm liking her statuses. Stop being petty. You being childish. You know, people like to flip it on you, make it seem like you're wrong. You doing something wrong, when all the while you was right. So that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to like play that reverse psychology on me. Like, you can't play with me, boy. I'm there. Okay. Period. So anywho, he liking her statuses. That was the first sign. The second sign, I was cleaning up the room. We was living together at the time. Basically, we was living at a friend's house. It was like a group of us all living with the same person for like a summer, basically. So I was cleaning up our room one day, and a text pops up on his phone, and why the fuck the text have a heart? It was like it wasn't a name on it, and I couldn't see the text, but it was like a double heart on it. Okay, that's the second sign. So when I asked him about it, that's not nobody. Like just keep lying, just keep lying. Like he was just a straight up liar. Period. Like a liar. So okay, that was the second sign. Third sign. Now the whole time we've been together, we have not been going to the club. We both been staying in the house. Why this nigga decide to go to the club one night? We've been staying in the house, now all of a sudden you want to go to the club. Now me personally, I just thought, okay, maybe he just want to go out this time. So I didn't think nothing too much of it, but at the same time I was kind of like in the back of my head like, okay, why you want to go to the club tonight? Like any other time we be at the house when everybody else go to the club. So basically, he goes to the club and my phone started getting blew up, y'all. Like when I say blew up, people was texting me like, oh my God, we seen Dre with Monique. I'ma just call them that. We seen Dre with Monique, they was talking, they was outside the club talking, and then they walked to the car together, they was talking at the car. Bitch, what? Like, what? So, okay. I get to texting him. He texts me like, they lying. Motherfuckers be in my business. Why do I have I don't know why I got this pencil in my hand, but it actually look kind of cute. Like I look kind of like a little schoolish, you know. But anyway, so he gets to text me back, calling me to my son. They lying, people all up in my fucking business. Who said that shit? Let me know who said it, cause I'm finna check them. Like really trying to take the extra mile to lie. Like, why are you trying to take the extra mile to lie? You gonna go check somebody when you know damn well that they not lying on you? Come on now. Anywho, so all of that happened that night. He ends up coming home the next morning. He made an excuse. I got her. My bad, y'all. My niece came here and messed up my video, interrupted my video. But anywho, back to the story. Where was I at? Oh, okay. So basically, he's sitting up here going the extra mile, y'all. Like, really going the extra mile to try to lie. Like, making it seem like these people is lying on him. Like, I'm just looking at him like, looking at these text messages and looking at him when he calling me on FaceTime and FaceTime me talking about some, look, nobody is in the car with me. Like, boy, you think I don't know that y'all have separate cars and stuff? Come on now. Like, come on. Come with something better. So, you know, he kept lying. So I'm like, you know what? Okay, let me go to the source. Y'all already know how I'm rocking. I'm going straight to the source. So I went straight to the source. I'm like, excuse me, miss ex-sis. Can you please let me know, are y'all back messing around or what? Let me know. What's up? She lied. Yes, she sat up there and lied. Can y'all believe that? Typical side chick behavior. Like, period. You really gonna sit here and lie? I couldn't believe it. Like, I was shocked. I'm like, okay, that was some real side chick stuff. But you know what? I need to get my information, so I'm gonna just let it slide. Are y'all messing around with? No, we're friends. Next thing you know, she messages me. Let's meet up. Okay. Instantly, I'm already knowing. Okay, so you lied. We meet up. All the shit hits the fan at that point. Everything gets put on the table at that point. Now, you know, all of a sudden she's not a side chick no more. She don't need to lie no more. You know, we can talk now, okay? So, we talking or whatever. I'm telling her what's going on. She telling me that he texted her. She's showing me the messages. You know, like, just putting it all out on the table. So basically, they ended up having sex while we were together the night of the club. He went to her house. He tried to make an excuse like, you know what, I'm not even finna come home because we arguing, I'm just finna go to my bro house, The whole time he was at her house. Whole time he was at her house, y'all. Like, what? Anyway, so he at her house that night, having sex with her. They've been talking. They've been, you know, getting back on some, you know, relationship type stuff. You know, he been putting some little words in her ear, you know. So basically, he's been cheating on her with me, and she's been having sex with him while he's in a relationship with me. Yeah, so that's what's been going on. Okay, cool. You know, I'm not the type of person to get mad at no female. Definitely not in the situation that we was in. We was in a whole nother situation, so I definitely wasn't gonna get mad at her. But when I went home, when I was on my way home, what's up? I was ready to fight. Like, I was ready to fight. I was ready to drag his ass. Like, period. Like, I came in the house on business. Like, what's up? What's up? What's up? He was like, you crazy? You crazy? And I was like, yeah, you're right. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. So who you thought you was playing with? Like, who did you think I was? Ugly? You thought I was ugly? Okay. I'm not ugly, just to let you know. But that's clearly what you thought. Anywho, he ended up leaving for work, and we was just texting. He was calling me and stuff. He was like, we'll talk about it when I get home. And I'm like, nah, we ain't gonna talk about nothing. You can let me know now. What's up? You know, da-da-da-da. So we was just basically going at it. And I was like, you know what? Like you can go. You can just go on about your business. You can have her. She can have you. You know, just go ahead. Go. Y'all could go be together. It's whatever. Next thing you know, she texted me talking about some. You told Dre that I did this and I did that and I did this. Excuse me. First and foremost, don't text my phone questioning me like you don't already know how I'm rocking. Cause what are you gonna do if I did say it? What are you gonna do? Oh, okay. Anywho, second of all, no, I did not say that. Don't be texting me about some shit that he's telling you after you already know that he been lying to both of us. And I told her that, I'm like, no, please don't text my phone about nothing. First of all, you're not gonna do nothing about it. And second of all, he be lying. He lied to both of us, in case you didn't remember. No, period. So I was just like, it was just a bad ass day for me. It was a bad week for me. And I was just like, you know what? I got to move on from him. I was sad because we had really got close, but it was just like, okay, I got to move on from him. You know, it's whatever. Let them be together. It's all good. So I started moving on. Soon as I started moving on, guess who wanted to text me? And this was literally like a few days later. Like, honestly, he started texting me a few days later, trying to talk to me like every day. And I'm just like, okay, why is your nigga, get your nigga. Why your nigga texting me? Like, get your nigga. Period. So he kept texting me every day, but then like maybe like 2 weeks later, he started really texting me on some like I miss you type stuff, and like, you know, I messed up, I made a mistake, and you know, I started going for that shit. Like, how could you go for something like that? Like, just wrong move. I should have just left his ass alone. I should have just left him in the past. It was not worth all the extra headache. I should have just left his ass alone. But dumbass me ended up taking him back. We ended up being back together. And guess what he was doing the whole time? Cheating, lying, being a damn dog. Period. Yeah, that was what happened. She literally had sex with my boyfriend. He literally had sex with somebody who he thought we was real sisters. He literally thought we was real sisters, because that's what she was telling him, like, we real sisters, we blood, da-da-da. You know, she was telling him that, so he thought we was real sisters. So you think you just gonna be playing both sides? So you won't give a fuck if they was blood sisters? So you wouldn't give a fuck? Okay. I guess you wouldn't give a fuck. But anywho, so yeah, so moral of the story, y'all, do not talk to nobody who talks to your friend. I don't care. Even if you didn't know. Like, in my case, I didn't know. I did not know. But when I found out, I should have left him alone, y'all. I should have left him alone. But guess what I did? I did a dummy, and I still messed with him. And I end up regretting it years on down the line. Period. So don't mess with nobody who mess with your friend. And most of all, do not let nobody take you out of your character. That was the biggest thing I learned from their relationship. Like, don't ever let a man or nobody else take you out of your character. And that's something that I learned I will never do again, because it don't end up in nothing but a bunch of heartache, a bunch of headache, and a bunch of pain. Like, it don't end up as nothing good. And it was just for like a dog ass, lame ass nigga. Like, period. So don't ever let nobody take you out your character. And, you know, also forgive yourself. At the end of the day, like, I was really beating myself up about that. Even though I didn't know, I still was beating myself up about that, because I never had done that before. I never been in that situation before, and I just didn't want to seem like I was a shiesty person. It really ate me up that the whole situation had even transpired, like, you know. But I had to forgive myself at the end of the day, like, you know. Like, we're all just human. We can't none of us ever be perfect at the end of the day. Like, I always thought I would never be in that situation because of the person I was, but then at the same time, you could be tricked into that situation. You get what I'm saying? So, anywho, I hope y'all enjoyed this story time. And if you did enjoy this story time, then please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back to y'all with some more videos. Y'all already know I'm on a roll. I'm popping right now, and I'm finna really be popping. In a minute, I'm finna really be popping. Y'all think I ain't gonna be popping, but I'm gonna be popping. I better get on the bandwagon now, because I'm gonna be popping in a few months. Watch. Anywho, like, comment, subscribe, and yes, I will see you guys in my next video.